3 years ago, I recorded my first YouTube video, and I told myself it was going to be a year of creating, and I failed. I failed. It was a January, and it cost nothing to do what I was saying I was gonna do. It only cost the energy to show up and do it. Even if I posted a 3-minute long video, a 1-minute long video, I would have kept up the promise to myself. But back then, my word meant nothing to me. I didn't have that. I didn't have an inch of self-respect. I said I wanted things, but I didn't have any self-awareness as to what it means to ask the world of these things, to put it out there that you're gonna go and do this, and then actually get it done and follow through and have consistency. I had to learn so many things on the way, and yes, they happened in other endeavors, but now I can sit, and anywhere I am, I can sit and record and give something, right? And that's all that matters. Everything else that you see, it's all easy. Like, I can show you how to save money, get out of debt, how to change your thought patterns, how to change your beliefs, but it means nothing if you don't get out and do it. It means nothing if you don't have that sense of self-worth, and when you say something, you hold yourself accountable. That's the word, accountability. If you don't have that accountability for yourself, you will never achieve anything, let alone getting out of debt, let alone having a savings, let alone putting some investments aside to have some kind of growth. And all of that is just the pre-steps before you become rich. And if you want to become rich, honestly, you just have to follow these strategies. The strategies is the easiest part of it. You can do anything if you're told to do it. If someone told you, all you need to do to win gold at the Olympics is train every day for 4 hours with this session, wake up at this time, optimize your sleep, optimize your diet, optimize this, and over time it will all just compound and you'll be ready to win gold. Would you do it? Would you show up? Would you actually follow through? Because how many times have you scrolled through on YouTube, seen a course, seen a video, been recommended a book, but you've never picked up the book and read it? You've never practiced. It's one thing to pick up a book and read it end to end, but practicing the actual information that you're getting, showing that you're actually worthy of this, making the information and the knowledge part of yourself. That's what matters. Everything else is easy. Everything else is just strategy. It's just showing up. But clearly it's not painful enough for you if you're not taking the action. Everyone has a subset of things that they want to do and achieve. But realistically, if you don't do it, it's not important to you, or you're just not in enough pain yet. The thing is, when you reach a certain level of self-actualization, you'll realize that all of this is just fun. Life is meant for us to really just enjoy. It's easy. We overcomplicate it. We make it seem like we have to work these intense hours to be rich. We make it seem like we have to work, and the whole concept of work. We've conceptualized something where it feels like we'd rather be doing something else than this concept of work. What even is work? If you're working, if you're putting hours and time into something that's important to you, that is your unique gift to give to the world, there's no other activity. No other activity is important compared to this. And that's really what I want to speak about today, because I can talk to you about money, I can talk to you about productivity, self-mastery, mindsets. We can reframe everything, but if you can't reframe this one thing for yourself, and this one thing is just work, if you can't reframe it as something you get to do, something that is fun for you, something that will actually change your life, then you're not gonna make it anywhere. You're not gonna get the things that you set yourself out to get. Do you want that Porsche 964? Do you want that F40? Like, there's all of these items that we, mainly guys, but I mean, Hans as well, be out here. Like, if you look at Lexi Hormozi, she wants a mega yacht. All of these things, like, set the goal for yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. Look, materialism is a bad thing if you want something just for the material purpose of it. But if it has some kind of spiritual meaning, some kind of status meaning, and you know what, like, if it's the means to you achieving like 10 sub goals just so that you can get this one thing, and yes, it is a little bit materialistic, it's worth it at the end. You'll laugh about it. Like, you'll lose, if you had to lose the car, you won't give a shit about the car. You will be focused on, like, the 10 things you learned in that process to get the car is something that you're going to keep and they can't take it away from you, right? That's the beauty of knowledge. When you read, when you learn, and most importantly, when you apply and you know from experience, I can do this. No one can take that away from you. So wherever you are in the journey, if you're trying to get out of debt, you can do it. If you're trying to put money aside for savings, you can do it. If you're trying to buy like ETFs or whatever and stack that cash so that you can like keep yourself funded and then quit your job and then pursue that side hustle as a business and then grow and grow and grow, all of that you can do. That's just strategy. You already know it. Like, you already know what you need to do. It's like the concept of mindstorming. Like, if you look at Brian Tracy, like his idea of like just writing 20 points of action steps that you can take towards the goal, like him saying like the 19th and 20th steps are like the things that are going to bring you like actual change and may like actually change your life. You know, basically it's just saying sit and think about it, have like a brainstorm, mindstorm session. Now those things, looking for like out of the box ideas, there's strategies to get that. There's strategies to leverage off all of these things that make you human and can make you money. But the only thing you need to do, that you need to make a promise to yourself today as soon as possible, is that you're gonna go for what you want. That when someone gives you advice about money, someone gives you advice about business, that you humble yourself and you learn. You know, like someone will say, you gather 20 people in a room, maybe 18 of them mention like the same book that changed their life. Maybe it's like Think and Grow Rich. But then someone mentions one little other book, like The Law of Success, another Napoleon Hill book. That one book, that one difference, maybe there's a little piece of information that changes your entire life. And still, will you actually take action on it? Are you that person that's just gonna let life go past you? Or do you want to change? Do you want to grow? Do you want to get into the gym? Do you want to actually start living life? My mentor was saying, life actually starts when you start making money. Before that, you're kind of just floundering. You're forming concepts of the world and so on, but it really builds up to this point where you make money, where you change people's lives and you grow that. We live in a time where you can make one video and you change the lives. Maybe you reach 50,000 people. Maybe you change the lives of 10 people. 10 people alone. If it costs you 3 months of continuous hard work, 10 people's lives, changing that is so powerful. It's so powerful. So don't underestimate your influence. Don't underestimate the power of change that you can drive just by showing up. I've got a community We teach money tactics, money management. You can learn everything that you need. That's all you need, whether you're a new person in the workspace, businessman, a person who's trying to transition from a 9 to 5 to business, pursue your goals. All of these things, all the steps that you need just to get rich, all of the strategy is there. But like I said, it means nothing if you don't take action. So go and join that community now. You'll find accountability. Soon you'll find a free course and everything that you need. Maybe you find one connection. Maybe you read one article and it changes your mindset. It's all you need. It makes it worthwhile. That's all it will take. So go join now.